guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I am rating all fights in My Hero Academia. And as you can tell, today we are just doing Season 1. So this one is going to be a little shorter because it's only 13 episodes. So there's a couple fights, there's like 10. Alright, so also, this is my opinion, so please do not get mad. Alright, so the first fight of Season 1 and all of My Hero Academia as well is... Kamui Woods and Mountain Lady versus Giant Villain. I give this fight a 7 out of 10. It was good and an amazing introduction to the world of My Hero. Next up, we have All Might versus Sludge Villain 1. This is the first fight of their battle. So, I give it a 5 out of 10 as it was really quick and barely started. It was one punch, but All Might's just that good. Alright, third battle was All Might versus Sludge Villain 2. I give this fight an 8 out of 10, and for those of you who haven't watched My Hero Academia, you might be like, well, how is this one better than the other? That's because it was a little longer, and also had a lot more emotional impact behind it. So, yeah. UA Entrance Exam. Technically, this isn't a battle or a fight, but it's within it. There's battles and stuff within the exam. I give this a 9 out of 10, as the exam was amazing, and we got to see Deku use the power of One for All. If you don't know what that is, it's All Might's power. But you should know this if you're watching this, because why would you be watching a video on My Hero if you don't watch it? Alright. Or you might just like me, because I'm a good YouTuber. Alright, Ishiku and Ochako versus Bakugo and Ida. I give this fight a 7 out of 10, as we got to see Deku and Bakugo fight for the first time ever. Well, maybe not ever, but first official fight. Also, you might think that Bakugo and Ida won based on this picture, but Deku and Ochako won. I don't know why I put Ishiku. Alright, Todoroki and Shoji versus Oshiro and Hagakure. Alright, so this fight... You may not remember it, but that's because it was like 2 seconds within the episode, as it's the same episode as this, but it's like 2 seconds. Alright, anyways, I give it a 5 out of 10. Like I said, it was really quick. Then we have Pro Heroes versus Habit Headgear. I give this fight a 3 out of 10. It was really fast, and honestly, I don't know how they didn't win. Like, he got one shot by All Might. But... maybe Mountain Lady and whoever else was there. I think it was Kamui Woods. But I don't know how they didn't defeat this guy. Anyways, we are now in the final arc of Season 1. It starts off with... so all the rest of the battles are in the final arc of Season 1. So we have Aizawa versus the USJ Minions, villains, whatever. I give this fight a 6 out of 10, as we got to see Pro Hero Eraserhead, Teacher of Class 1A, fight against all these villains. He took down at least like 20 maybe? I don't remember. 20 or 30. 13 versus Kurogiri. I give this fight a 4 out of 10. It was very unfair, and like, obviously, Kurogiri was too strong. Deku, Sue, and Mineta versus the water villains. I give this fight a 6 out of 10, as they coordinated a really good plan that must have worked really well. As you can see, the two boats are flying up in the air. Everyone must have been looking over here. Anyways, next up we have Bakugo and Kirishima versus villains. Oh, wait. I give this fight a 7 out of 10, because it was really good, and this is where Bakugo and Kirishima, like, their friendship started. Next up, Oshiro versus villains. I give this fight a 5 out of 10, just because I don't know if we really saw any of it, but it's just amazing that he was able to take down all these villains by himself. And it was also the beginning of the season. End of the first season. Tokoyami and Koda versus villains. If you're wondering why I chose this picture, it's because this was the only one I could find. I give this fight a 5 out of 10. We barely saw any of it. We saw maybe an end of it. I don't know. Todoroki versus the villains. I give this fight a 3 out of 10. We saw the very end of it, and they had already lost. So there are a lot of quick battles here. Aizawa and some of the UA students versus Shigaraki and Nomu. I give this fight a 6 out of 10. I would have rated it higher, but it was just really quick because as soon as it started, we got to the final. Because as soon as it ended, we got to the final fight of season 1, which was All Might versus Nomu. I give this fight 10 out of 10. It was an amazing fight, and we got to see All Might, the pro hero, the symbol of peace, or the number 1 pro hero, the symbol of peace, fight all out and use 100% of his power. Well, maybe not 100, but he had to use a lot. No, I think he did use 100. Whatever. But he just had to work really hard, and it was just an amazing fight, and, like, it was just really, really good. Alright, so, that's all the fights in Season 1. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video, where it will probably be me rating the fights in Season 2, which will be really good because that's when the tournament arc is, or the school festival. Or no, the sports festival tournament arc thing. That's in Season 2. So there should be a lot of good fights in there. There's one that I know is 10 out of 10 already. So, sorry for babbling on a little bit, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, or video, for Season 2.